Imagine stepping into Paris in 1793. This was a city that was supposed to be celebrating the birth of freedom, equality, and democracy. Instead, the cobblestone streets are slick with the smell of copper and decay. The magnificent public plazas are dominated by towering wooden scaffolds. The steady, mechanical thud of the guillotine blades slicing through the air has become the heartbeat of the city. What started as a beautiful dream of human rights and liberty had rapidly mutated into a horrific nightmare of pervasive paranoia and slaughter. To understand how a revolution fought for the common people turned into a bloodbath, we have to look at the immense pressures pushing the new French Republic to the edge of survival. This animated map shows the perfect storm crashing down on the infant democracy. You have foreign coalitions of enemy kings invading from every border, a brutal civil war tearing the country apart from the inside, and a catastrophic economic crisis leaving the common people starving in the streets. In this moment of mounting panic, a radical group of revolutionaries known as the Jacobins seized control. To protect the revolution from collapsing, these leaders made a fateful decision. The only way to defend the new democracy was to completely suspend it. They established a powerful 12-man governing body led by a highly intelligent, uncompromising politician named Maximilien Robespierre. They called it the Committee of Public Safety. The name itself is a grim irony. Formed to protect the citizens, the committee quickly threw out the brand-new democratic constitution they had fought so hard to write, establishing an authoritarian regime in its place. A year earlier, terrified mobs had broken into Paris prisons and slaughtered over 1,000 people in the chaotic September massacres. Now, the committee took that raw, disorganized violence and systematized it into official state policy, ruling with an iron fist. In their eyes, saving the Republic required the systemic destruction of democratic rights and the silencing of any internal dissent. At the center of this new system stood an invention originally championed as a progressive, idealistic tool: the guillotine. This split-screen diagram highlights the shift in execution methods. Before this, wealthy nobles received quick, painless deaths by the sword, while poor peasants faced agonizing, slow deaths like hanging or being broken on the wheel. The guillotine was specifically designed to be a humane, egalitarian equalizer that applied to everyone. Yet, instead of standing as a symbol of revolutionary equality, this heavy, angled blade rapidly morphed into a machine of indiscriminate mass slaughter. The streets ran red day after day. The machine was used against King Louis XVI, suspected royalists, and eventually even simple peasants who complained about the price of bread. When Queen Marie Antoinette was paraded through mocking streets and placed beneath the steel, her royal blood offered no shield against the Republic's reach. A machine designed to guarantee equality in death became the tool for tyrannical oppression in life. How did they manage to arrest and execute so many people so quickly? In 1793, the committee passed a legal engine for the slaughter, known as the Law of Suspects. This radial chart shows how the law completely dismantled the justice system. It drastically widened the net of political arrests, so that you no longer needed to commit an actual crime to be executed. You could be dragged away in the middle of the night simply for lacking enthusiasm for the revolution, associating with the wrong people, or being the victim of a neighbor's petty grudge. The societal fallout was catastrophic. Over 17,000 executed souls and overflowing prisons left families completely fractured by mutual suspicion. The committee had successfully turned the entire French population into a weaponized surveillance state against itself. By the summer of 1794, the paranoia reached a boiling point. The sheer mathematical reality of the terror made it politically unsustainable to maintain. Robespierre's list of enemies had grown so broad that the very government politicians enabling him realized their own names would inevitably be on the next page. In a dramatic, high-stakes confrontation in July, the panicked government finally turned on Robespierre, declaring him an outlaw and ordering his arrest. Maximilien Robespierre was dragged to the exact same scaffold he had used to terrorize the nation, losing his head to his own machine. The all-consuming fire of state terror inevitably eats its own architects. His death triggered a period of stabilization known as the Thermidorian reaction. The radical laws were repealed, and the committee's iron grip on the country was finally broken. However, the following 5 years under a new government, the Directory, proved too fractured to restore order. The struggling republic remained incredibly brittle, plagued by deep corruption and unable to heal the massive wounds left by the terror. This protracted instability provided the opening for a young military general, Napoleon Bonaparte, to step in and seize control of a nation desperate for a steady hand. The Reign of Terror remains a warning of how the pursuit of freedom, infected by paranoia and unrestrained power, can provide the blueprint for tyranny.